No heart should grieve for lack of means, no eye shed tears for broken health. To end for good distressful scenes should be the noblest use of wealth. It will free myriads from the grip of famine, myriads from disease, myriads with arts and crafts equipped to earn their livelihood with ease. Millions of children who would grow deformed, retarded, crippled, blind, for lack of food again would glow with health of body and the mind.
The Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Jews, Buddhists, or other noble creeds, the black, white, brown, or yellow hues, or other pure or noble breeds. Like many colored flowers in a park, the charm of earth enhance.
And vessels of one God within must live as brothers, laugh and dance.
This happy dream does not come true, as in its progress intervene
our pride and prejudice,
the two declared foes of this heavenly scene.
Those who blame nature for our woes, our sorrows, and destructive wars, forget that they are their own foes, for 'tis their pride which mercy bars.
And those who shudder when they hear one talking of the approaching war have no idea the race is near to total madness and not far. If nature does not bar the way to it with travail so intense that crazy notions which now sway her great would yield to prudent sense, and build the milieu which she wants to put in motion her great plan, the time when heaven these blessings grants to suit the dignity of man will be the right occasion for the upward movement of the race, which no attempt of man will bar until she gains the height by grace.
In vain the rebels would oppose the assured completion of this plan, to get for it a heavy dose of suffering for a lengthy span of time, until the storm subsides and brutal natures are well tamed. Mankind again in peace abides, and blasted areas are reclaimed.
Earth is in a sullen mood and wrapped in darkness at full moon. Her snoring elders with their brood make drowsy crowds dance to their tune. This welter of metallic toys will not take mankind very far, because too soon the playful boys will use them for a deadly war.
Mistaken are the folk who think that science and technology have come to make the earth a rink for acrobatic skaters free.
In truth, these are beginnings made to bring about a change profound, and human life and thought to upgrade the brain and lift to higher ground.
Above the fear of famine, drought, disease, want, flood, and drudgery, so that to win the trophies sought, we would be relatively free.
This is the object kept in view. When heaven the seer's diploma grants, he to the rest must guidance give when the path sharply dips or slants. The ancient prophet, seer, and sage, nature's this gracious aim fulfilled, and one can find on many a page of holy scriptures this note trilled.
Where is the human mind that can imagine faintly e'en the light, whose splendor every heart can scan and every atom keep in sight? This mighty Lord beyond our ken, with ease who does control this all, so great is yet so kind, that when we pray he listens to the call. It is not right to imagine God as but a magnified he-man. There is on earth no measuring rod his all-embracing form can span. He is both here and everywhere, this whole creation and beyond its vast expanse. And yet so near, he does e'en to the mute respond.
A riddle and a mystery beyond the power of mind to solve. We can the light begin to see when we to a loftier height evolve. This is what meditation done with other disciplines combined achieves by slow degrees in one who works hard for the supermind.
The water of this ocean will be made of nigh identical drops. And since we can an ocean fill, each day as the flow never stops, it follows that a hidden mind prepares the matter of the mold, so that the yield is of one kind, unchangingly for years untold. Or there is an unbounded main of thought, beyond our wildest dream, from which arrives in every brain imbued with ego, a tiny stream. In either case, it can be naught except intelligence, which gives to us the incredible gift of thought, by which mankind was born and lives.
Aspirants to self-knowledge must refuse to overload the brain with too much learning, not to encrust it with a heavy shell in vain. Our slowly changing brain demands a simpler, nobler, purer life, and not a hectic one, which lands us into a beast of burdened strife.
Knowledge, proud of his high estate, calls it the inevitable end of life, the inescapable fate of mortals no one can amend. But knowledge at this stage is dead to nature's benevolent plan, though nowhere in what he has read there is immortal life for man.
It needs a score of years at least, and can be more when one is weak, with grinding labor of a beast of burden to attain the peak in some profession, craft, or art, merely to make one's way in life. What strength of mind and breadth of heart should mark then the Herculean strife of pilgrims who set out to soar on wings of glory to the One, who ere abiding in the core of one's heart knows what has been done, and comes part of the way to meet with arms outstretched the weary soul, now lost in rapture at his feet, of its embodied life, the goal.
The love of God is nature's bait to make lust-ridden man exert himself and reach the lofty state, and not forever to stay inert. With slow advancement in due time, he has to be a god himself, though he now fills with smut and grime this globe in mad pursuit of pelf. It will soon reach the balmy stage, immune from war, disease, and dearth, for rearing up the illumined sage, the symbol of divine rebirth. And every year a golden crop of these immortals will arise to help climb safely to the top the savants who train for the prize.
What I aver is not a dream, nor wishful thought, nor fantasy. Though it may now fantastic seem, it soon will be a reality when bursting missiles, pounding guns, exploding bombs, and rifle fire will clean the earth of power-mad slums, imperial dirt, rapacious mire, to make it ready for the shift from the old order to the new, in which the strong the weak will lift, and the rich to the poorer give.
O skeptic, you have done much harm by your precipitate comments. You know not how you flex your arm or cognize objects and events, but only to parade your skill and wit in arguing, you rush among the erudite to sit, a trait which ought to make you blush.
The events to come shall make you wise with blows to what your reason failed to grasp, preventing further rise, when you the shrine of faith assailed. The drama that shall soon unfold on earth to enwrap her mighty stage in flames with loss and deaths untold shall usher in a golden age.